Hi, and welcome to this PD. Teachers, thank you for being here. Colleagues, thank you for being here. The title of our PD today is Teachers Become Leaders and Advocates. So we'll go ahead and get started. Leadership and education. If we think about the past, there was definitely a divide. There was the top power, which was the school administrators, and they again had the power, and that power flowed down to the teachers. Before they had any kind of leadership positions in the school, maybe like curriculum directors or instructional coaches, any teacher who wanted to make a difference or a change in education had to leave the classroom and go into administration to, again, try to make any kind of change. I have a definition here for teacher leadership, and that is the process by which teachers individually or collectively influence people like their colleagues, maybe principals, maybe the school community, and they want to influence them to improve teaching and learning practices. And of course, the main goal is student learning, increasing student learning and achievement. And notice here, it's teachers working with others. All right, when we think about teachers as advocates, teachers usually advocate for particular groups of students or populations of students. Here's the list of them. Now, these are not all the groups that that a teacher may advocate for, but these are some of the groups, and it might be that a teacher has seen students in these groups been mistreated or not having the rights as everyone else in the school. So when we think about teacher leaders and teacher advocates, there are some barriers that hold teachers from taking leader or advocate positions. One of them is time. Teachers feel like there's not enough time in the day. Another barrier is that sometimes teachers feel that it's too much work and they already have such a heavy load that they won't be able to do that alone. Another barrier is that teachers feel that they're not heard, that even if they try to speak, it's not going to make any difference. However, I am here to tell you that it is possible, and this can be done. So when you're advocating for students, it doesn't have to be anything huge that you're dedicated to all the time and it takes you away from your evenings and from your weekends, from your family. Okay. When you advocate for students, it could be something small. It could be just those steps that you take in your classroom to make sure that the students are getting the support that they need to be successful. Again, the second barrier is that teachers think that it's too much work. Well, you don't have to do it alone. Fortunately, now there are organizations out there that are acknowledging and recognizing teachers as professional, and they'll advocate on your behalf. So you could be part of an organization. The third barrier was that teachers do not feel heard. Again, there are organizations out there who are willing to help teachers, who are willing to lift teachers' voices. So you, again, could be part of an organization and you don't have to do all the work alone. You don't have to feel that nobody will listen to you because now you are with a group, and a group um, and an organization will have definitely have different results. Some of the benefits of getting involved are that once you get involved as a leader or an advocate, you have a much more positive attitude toward your job. Um, Teachers feel rewarded by servicing others and making a difference. Another benefit is that you would feel more of an ownership and sense of trust. Um, the trust has to be mutual. Teachers have to trust administration, and administration has to trust that teachers are good at what they do. And if you, as a teacher, feel that you can go to administration and that you are that you can trust them because they are actually listening, that will make you again feel rewarded. Another benefit is that you, once you become a leader, an advocate, you can inspire your colleagues. You can inspire not just other teachers, but maybe some students and families. And again, when you're part of that group or organization and you see that everyone is working together toward a goal, you won't feel like you're carrying, yeah, that you have an extra load or that you're taking more on, because each person that is part of this organization or this goal will be carrying their own weight. There is definitely value in teacher leadership. I have a video here from the Massachusetts Education Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, uh, in which they state that they want to keep teachers who want to stay in the classroom, because teachers um, are in the front line, and if they work in teams and each one of them brings their strengths, um, they are going to make a change, and they are going to um, have goals, set goals, and accomplish those goals. All right, last but not least, if policies are hurting your students, speak up. It is your right to speak up on behalf of those students, and more than a right, maybe a responsibility. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here today.